Yes, good morning. Welcome to Sanjay Godawat IIT Medical Academy. This is Subramaniam, Zoology faculty. Yes, today we are going to start a new topic that is Class Amphibia. Okay, let us see that what are the characters are there and which one is more important for examination. Okay, yes. Now, Class Amphibia. First of all, we can see the meaning of this amphibio. Amphi means both and और दूसरा मीनिंग भी ले सकते ड्यूअल एंड बायो बोले तो लाइफ और living organisms. So what is this dual life or both life? Okay, बोले तो here these organisms, amphibians, we are going to consider which organisms? Those are having the dual mode of life, or they may live in water, on land also. So that's why these organisms which are able or capable to live in water, on land, both medium. So those are called as amphibians. They shows the dual mode of life. Okay. Now let us see that first point. As the name indicates, actually this is a Greek word. Amphi बोले तो dual, bios बोले तो life. So dual mode of life these organisms can lead. They are able to live in water, that is aquatic बोले तो water, terrestrial बोले तो on land. In these two habitats, these organisms successfully lead their life. Okay, that's why these are grouped under this class Amphibia. But these are the first terrestrial organisms only. There is no doubt in that. Lekin ये organisms considered as a imperfect group. Okay, so क्योंकि ये imperfect group क्यों बोल रहा है बोले तो मैंने ये completely not transform the life on which one terrestrial habitat. These are 100% not suitable for terrestrial or land habitat. So क्योंकि land habitat is entirely different from the aquatic habitat. Land habitat में temperature is more, organism easily subjected to dehydrate, water will be going to removed from the body. इसलिए ये organisms sometimes they are hide in water and sometimes they will be comes on land. So they are not completely avoid the which one aquatic habitat. इसलिए ये group of organisms को बोलते imperfect group of organisms. Okay, now next slide. So next point is given like this one. Most of them have two pairs of limbs. So this is first tetrapodons as we know that. That's why they are contains the how many, that is here two pairs of limbs they have. Two pairs of limbs are present. Two pairs बोले तो how many? Those are individually 4. Two pairs बोले तो 4. So tetrapodons, first two tetrapodons these are. So if you are observe the diagram here, so this is 4 limbs and next one this is hind limbs. So 4 limbs are hind limbs here considered as a legs only. हमारा body में जैसा 4 limbs are hands, hind limbs are legs, वैसा नहीं होते. So 4 limbs, hind limbs, both are legs only. But here थोड़ा सा variation हो सकते हैं based on organisms. In frogs generally we are going to take that 4 limbs are shorter and hind limbs are longer and muscularities, and they contains the web also. 4 limbs में digits है 4 digited only. Hind limbs में 5 digits with the web, क्योंकि that will be helps in the swimming in water, aquatic frogs. Okay, now this is about limbs. Next one is body is divisible into head, trunk. Okay, so 2 parts are there. body is divisible into head and trunk. So this is head, already here dotted line से mention किया. So that is a head region. ये head है, बाद में ये पूरा trunk है, इधर से पूरा trunk है. So limbs are not compulsory here, may be present, may not be present. Later we are going to discuss that. Now in this slide 2 points are there. One is about which one, how many pairs of limbs are there. Here 4 pairs nahi. Here how many pairs of limbs are there. That is 2 pairs individually, 4 limbs are present. Next one, another point is body contains how many parts. So body is majorly divisible into 2 divisions. One is head and another one is trunk. Okay, so ये points ज़्यादा important नहीं, just we have to remember that. So next slide. Yes. So another point they given about which one, tail is present or not. Okay, so let us see that tail may be present in some organisms, but they didn't mention here all organisms contains the tail. Tail may be present, may be present here in some organisms. बोले तो tail is not present in all organisms. Let us see the diagrams. First diagram, this is a frog, well known it is. Here tail है क्या? Tail is not present. So tail is absent. ये organism में tail absent है, लेकिन कौन present है? कौन सा? ये limbs are present. So 4 limbs, hind limbs are present, but the tail is absent. Second diagram. Okay, so this is a limbless amphibian. इसमें limbs are absent. इधर tail absent. Tail absent. Here it is which one? Limbs are absent. Next one. Here this is which one? Salamander हमको मालूम है. इसमें limbs are present, tail also present. Which one is present? Limbs and tail. Limbs are present and tail also present. So what we can understand from this slide is amphibians, they may contains the limbs, but in some organisms limbs are absent, and जो organisms में limbs are present, इधर tail is absent. इसमें tail and limbs both. So here body में last part we may consider as a tail. Okay, exactly tail बोले तो इधर जो tail है salamander में वैसा tail exactly नहीं हो सकते. So particularly here limbs are absent. And last one, so that is salamander में observe किया तो it is different from these 2 things. कैसे बोले तो इसमें limbs भी present है, tail भी present है. So finally what we can conclude is in amphibians tail and limbs may not present in all organisms. Some organisms with limbs and some organisms with tail. Some organisms without tail. Okay, so this is from this slide. Next slide. So here 3 points are given. External characters only. First point is amphibians skin is moist. Okay, bracket में mention किया without scales. Amphibians skin is moist. So moist बोले तो क्या है? It is always wet in condition. So ये wet condition कैसे maintain करते बोले तो these are their skin cells are modified as mucus secreting glands. Mucus glands are present. Mucus glands. ये mucus glands जो है ना, they are going to secrete the slimy substance that is mucus. That mucus is responsible for maintenance of moist wet condition. क्यों मैं ऐसा moist wet condition maintain करना ही बोले तो these organisms shows the cutaneous respiration. Skin acts like a respiratory organs. ये completely पहले हम discuss किया, these organisms are not completely adapted to which one, terrestrial habitat. Okay, so ये इसका skin पूरा dry हो गए तो some organisms are unable to survive क्योंकि उधर skin acts like a respiratory organ. So mucus glands are present. They secretes the mucus, and this mucus will be maintains the moistness, and that will be important for which one, exchange of gases. And here bracket में mention किया without scales. बोले तो ये organisms body is not covered by scales. Okay, so according to NCERT this point, but rarely some organisms amphibians also contains the scales. उतना developed scales है तो नहीं होते. So next point, the eyes have eyelids. So here eyes, we can clearly observe that one, and these eyes, ye eyesight, these eyes have eyelids. So eyelids, here it is eyelids. Eyelids are present, and these eyelids are upper eyelids, and next one is lower eyelids, lower eyelids. Eyelids, as in our body upper and lower eyelids है ना, इसमें भी upper and lower eyelids are present, and हमारा body में 2 eyelids only, इधर 3 eyelid. Third eyelid is nothing but tympanic membrane. Third eyelid, not sorry, third eyelid, that is only nictitating membrane. Nictitating membrane is present. Membrane also present. What is the use of this nictitating membrane bole to? This is mucous membrane like structure which will be protects the eye. Protect eye from water, dust particles or any microorganisms. So it will be covers the eye, and so organism can identify which one is what is going on outside. Just like we are going to wear the spats, no? Likewise, natural inbuilt a mucous membrane structure. So in reptiles also, like crocodiles, these organisms contains this nictitating membrane. So eyelids are present. Those are upper, lower and third eyelid like nictitating membrane also present, which will be helps to protect the eyes of the organism. Okay, so ये थोड़ा सा important है. Next one, third point is tympanum mention किया. So tympanum, here it is present. Tympanum. So this tympanum represents the ear. Presence of ear is indicated by the tympanum. इधर देखो, ये clearly mention किया. This area is a tympanum. So हमारा body में tympanum, eardrum is not visible outside, it is inside, embedded inside it is. But ears हमारा body में indicated with which one? External ear pinna. Okay, external ear lobe or external ear pinna. But here external ears are not present. So presence of ear is indicated by this tympanic eardrum membrane. Okay, so these are the 3 points here from this slide we have to remember. Always, not all, most of the amphibians which are present in the water, their body will be moist due to the presence of which one? Mucus secreting glands, and their organisms body is not covered by or without scales, and eyelids are present which covers the eye, protects the eye. Next one, tympanic membrane. Presence of tympanic membrane is indicates that presence of ear. Okay, so represents the ear. Next slide. Yes, another point, thoda sa important point this is. Now what is this one is alimentary canal, urinary bladder or urinary system. Next one, reproductive system. So digestive system and excretory system and reproductive system. These 3 systems are opens into a common chamber. Opens into a common chamber. ये common chamber को बोलते क्लोका. क्लोका बोलते हैं. ओके, ये वर्ड ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है बेटा. सो विच मीन्स क्लोका ओपन्स टू एक्सटीरियर बोले तो आउटसाइड. ओके, सो to understand this point, we are going to take that various systems. Okay, first one here it is digestive tract. ये digestive tract है. This digestive tract opens into a common chamber. Here it is rectum, common chamber. That common chamber इधर ये जो बोलते हैं ना, so that is only called as इधर cloaca. इधर mention किया actually this is last open to outside, that is cloacal aperture. Okay, so ये common chamber है it is, that is called as cloaca. Okay, so digestive system la last part rectum is opens into the cloaca. Next one, ये कौन सा? This is a excretory system. Okay, excretory system ureters will be also opens into a common chamber. Ureters, this side and this side both are opens into a common chamber. This is called as which one? Ureter. Next one, reproductive system. Okay, next one here, this is a reproductive system. Reproductive system, these are called as oviducts. This oviducts, oviducal funnel, they will be collects the ovum, and these are finally opens into which one? Cloaca, common chamber, cloaca. So reproductive system also opens into this common chamber. And finally excretory system. Excretory system also going to opens into this common chamber, that is called as a cloaca. So these three systems, digestive system opens into this one, and reproductive system opens into this one, and excretory system opens into this one. These three systems are opens into a common chamber. इधर हम easily observe कर सकते हैं. So ये chamber को बोलते कौन सा? Cloaca. And this cloaca opens to outside, that is called as a cloacal aperture. Okay, so that is only mentioned here. Alimentary canal, urinary bladder, that is urinary system, and next one is reproductive system. These all are opens into a common chamber called as a cloaca, which will be opens to outside through the cloacal aperture. Okay, means either digestive system say end products, and next one gametes, next one urine, all are going to release into a common chamber. But we have to remember that all are not going to release simultaneously. So one by one, urine release होने के समय में which one semen or gametes are not going to release. Gametes release होने के समय में remaining will be not going to release into the common chamber. वो regulation है तो compulsory होगा. Okay. So now next, yes. So let us see that in this slide what they given. Here respiratory organs के बारे में mention किया. Respiration is by gills. So respiratory organs, gills, and next one lungs, and through skin. So these are three respiratory organs. So gills, let us see that a tadpole larva belongs to which one? Frog only. So here this contains the external gills. So gills may two types, external gills and internal gills. These gills will be going to expose to surrounding habitat, that is nothing but they are suspended into the which one? Water attached to the organism and exchanges the gases. So external gills, tadpole larva, and this is the axolotl larva. Axolotl larva, इसमें इधर देख लो, some bristles like it is. Okay, so axolotl larva of salamander. Okay, this is also contains the external gills. Okay, वही gills covered by the operculum बोले तो that is internal gills. So these are external gills. These will be going to helps in the exchange of gases. Next one is the lungs. So here lungs. This is in adult condition. And next one is skin. Skin also acts like a respiratory organ. So in frogs may it is acts like a accessory respiratory organ. Main thing is which one? Lungs are main respiratory organs. On the land also majorly which one? Lungs only acts like a respiratory organ. But when the frog is undergoes the hibernation and estivation condition, that is called as a dormant condition. Dormant due to crucial environmental condition, high temperature summer में, low temperature winter में 0 degree centigrade. So वो conditions में क्या होगा? Skin only acts like a respiratory organ. Skin only acts like a respiratory organ. Means during the hibernation situation, dormant condition में only cutaneous respiration will be going to takes place. In generally बोले तो gills and next one lungs and skin acts like a respiratory organ. Here one more thing we have to remember that if gills are participate in respiration, that mode of respiration is called as a bronchial respiration, and skin acts like a respiratory organ, that is known as a cutaneous respiration. Lungs are participate or lungs are acts like a major respiratory organ, that is called as a pulmonary respiration. ये points हमको पहले भी मालूम है. Okay, ठीक है. Now next slide. Yes. Let us see that here 2 points they given. What are those things? So from the diagrams we can understand that may be internal structure about heart it is. Yes. See that heart is a 3-chambered important point. How many chambers are there here in a heart? 3 chambers are there. Previously fishes में 2-chambered heart. So heart is a 3-chambered. उसमें वो 3 chambers में upper 2 are called as auricles, atria, and lower one is known as a ventricle. So out of 3 chambers, upper two are auricles. These are atria, and lower common chamber it is. Common chamber. इसमें division कोई नहीं है. Auricles only. Evolution में अभी तक auricles only. First of all divided as 2 chambers, and ventricle still divide नहीं हुआ. Common chamber है. इसलिए इधर blood will be going to mixed. Okay, इधर से right side ले लो. Right side में कौन सा CO2 blood and left side में O2 blood होगा. ये दोनों mix हो जाएगा. इधर mixed blood will be, that mixed blood only supplied to the body parts. So this is a incomplete double circulation बोलते. Incomplete double circulation क्योंकि ventricles are not get separated. That will be mix the blood, and mixed blood will be going to supply to the body parts. If ventricles also get separated, that is called as a complete double circulation here. But here circulatory system is updated, no doubt. Previously कौन सा in fishes, okay, there is 2 chambers only. Either 3 chambers. There auricles, ventricles are separated. Auricles में 2 chambers है, ventricle में एक ही chamber है. Previously single circulation, here it is a double circulation, but it is till underdeveloped क्योंकि ventricles are not separated. So mixed blood will be. So final conclusion is heart contains 3 chambers. ये 3 chambers में upper 2 chambers are called as auricles, and lower common chamber is called as a ventricle. Okay, this is clear. And one more extra point is what is that? These are contain double circulation only. Double circulation में incomplete or complete बोले तो incomplete double circulation they contains. क्यों बोले तो incomplete बोल रहा है इधर ventricles still not get separated by any septa. Okay, common chamber it is. Now next point. These are cold-blooded animals. Yes. So previously also we discussed that. What is this cold-blooded, warm-blooded? Cold-blooded is ectothermic, phyclothermic बोलते. बोले तो organisms का body temperature is always, organisms का body temperature is always fluctuated or always depends on the surrounding environment. Either temperature increase हो गया or decrease हो गया. Based on that here also increased and decreased. बोले तो organism itself depends on the surrounding environment to decide its body temperature. That's why these are called as ectothermic organisms. Outside environment decide its body temperature. So these 2 points important beta. One is cold-blooded organisms, ectothermic organisms, and another one is heart 3-chambered, and they contains the which one incomplete double circulation. That's enough. Okay. Next one. Yes. So here reproduction के बारे में mention किया. Sexes are separate. बोले तो both male and female organisms are not identical. So they are separate. Male and females को separately हम identify कर सकते. So that is only called as a sexes are separate. Means they shows the sexual dimorphism. And fertilization is external. External fertilization will be going to takes place. So fertilization external, internal बोले तो कैसे? Fertilization बोले तो fusing of gametes, fertilization. So fertilization, two types, external and another one is internal. So external fertilization बोले तो क्या है, मेल से मेल गैमेट्स, फीमेल से female gametes, both are released into surrounding medium and there they are going to fuse and produce the zygote. Okay, so this is called as a external fertilization. बोले तो gametes are releasing into the outer environment, into the surrounding, that is nothing but into the water. There they are going to fertilize and the development also outside of the body. क्योंकि ये organisms उतना developed नहीं, their body is not able to supports to completely development of embryo into the young one. So इसलिए those are going to pack the required materials and release that outside. They are going to fertilize it outside and produces the zygote, and this zygote undergoes the metamorphosis, development, and finally becomes like a young one. Okay, this is called as external fertilization. Internal fertilization. Internal fertilization बोले तो क्या है? This is female organism and this is the male organism. Male organism will be going to introduce the gametes, male gametes into female reproductive tract. In female organism, uterus will be well developed muscular structure, bag-like structure it is. Their young ones will be going to develop. So fertilization also going to takes place there only, and zygote will be going to formed, and this zygote will be going to develops as a young one. So young one, and that young one will be going to comes outside by the process of parturition. So this is called as a internal fertilization. Development plus fertilization both will be going to take place inside. So that is called as a internal fertilization. Okay. This is we can observe that in a highly developed organism. Now, ये उतना developed नहीं है ना, इसलिए external fertilization will be going to takes place in the amphibians. Generally, frogs में हम observe कर सकते. Now, here we can remember one point is ये diagrams क्या है बोले तो हम कभी भी नहीं दे, ये तो थोड़ा सा आइडिया हो सकते हैं. ये क्या है बोले तो this is belongs to first point, that is इधर 2 points नहीं, एक ही point है. Sexes are separate बोल दिया ना. सो उधर ये सेक्सेस आर सेपरेट के बारे में कौन सा सेक्सुअल डायमॉर्फिज्म बारे में ये दो डायग्राम्स हमको इंडिकेट करते क्या है बोले तो. सो हम देखते ये फ्रॉग से, ये मेल फ्रॉग है, ये दोनों की वजह से हम इसको मेल जैसा डिसाइड कर सकते. कैसे बोले तो हम ये बैग लाइक, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज विच वन, vocal sac. We have vocal cords in our sound box according to NCERT. So sound box में sound कैसे produce करते? Due to strings, those are called as a vocal cords. They are going to vibrate with the help of air pressure. Then sound will be going to produce sound box. Here उतना developed which one larynx, syrinx वैसा नहीं होते. ये sac like structure will be present. This is called as a vocal sac. This vocal sac will be makes the noise that is called as a croaking sound. Croaking sound बोलते. Croaking sound बोलते. So this is we can observe that in rainy season, rainy night times but not day times. So different variety of sounds we are going to hear that maybe some are insects and huge voice noise will be made by these male frogs. Different noise because different species will be have. Okay, so these are making this sound, croaking sound with the help of this vocal sac. This is one character we are going to differentiate from females. Males will be, okay. So this is due to this vocal sac. And another character बोले तो इधर this is called as a nuptial pad or another way is known as a nuptial pad or amplexary pad. Amplexary pad बोलते और copulatory pad भी बोलते इसको. Okay, क्योंकि this will be going to helps in the copulation process. During the copulation, female frog will be lower and on that male frog will be. And male frog with the help of this one, it will be going to immobilize the female frog. Okay, so then copulation के लिए ये help करते amplexary pad. ये कहाँ होते बोले तो only on males. Male frog, 4 limbs, 4 digited only, we said that, and first finger, index finger, there at the base of this one only, here this pad like structure will be going to develops. This is called as a copulatory pad or nuptial pad or amplexary pad. This is also present in the only males. This is the second sexual differentiation point, and this is the first one. So sexes are separate, means male and female shows the sexual dimorphism. So sexual dimorphism में males को कैसे identify कर सकते बोले तो due to this vocal sacs, and another one is amplexary pads. They are present only in the male. This is at the base of the which one 4 limbs first digit, and this is the just below the which one lower jawbone. So in the neck region, actually neck nahi hote idhar, directly head will be going to attached with the body. So that at that meeting place lower jaw के बीच में ये bag like structure होगा. Then due to this is going to inhale the air and exhale the air. Due to that it will be makes the sound. Those are called as a croaking sounds. So finally we are going to understand that in amphibians sexes are separate, sexual dimorphism will be there. These points in frog we are going to discuss that, and fertilization is external. Okay, so क्योंकि these organisms are not completely developed, they are till depends on water for their reproduction. Completely reproduction purpose they are going to depends on water. Fertilization will be taken place in the water because male and female gametes are released into water. There only with the help of sunlight, which one hatching process बोले तो development will be going to take place. So indirect development will be present here. Generally we know that frog का larval form कौन सा tadpole है. Okay, so let us see that next slide. Yes, see this one. They are oviparous. Now oviparous, oviparity, oviparous बोले तो क्या है? Ovi बोले तो indicates that ovum. So these are going to release us the which one ovum. So oviparous, and development is indirect. Now only we discussed that development is indirect. Development is indirect बोले तो क्या है? From the egg larva आते, larva undergoes the metamorphosis, and then finally it will be going to related with mother or same species organisms. तब तक वो same species organisms जैसा related नहीं होते. So for example here, female gamete, male gamete. These two are fertilized. Then which one zygote will be going to form, and this is going to hatch it out, and from this one which one tadpole larva will be came. So this tadpole larva contains the external gills, eyes, nose, so everything. Either tail will be present, but here it is a frog like. Nahi, this is like a fish. Fish like. So this fish like, fish है तो which one bronchial respiration. Either also bronchial respiration will be present, gills respiration it is. So it is similar with which one fish, but not its mother, that is nothing but frogs. Then they undergoes the process called as metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Morphosis बोले तो क्या है? Meta means highly developed. Morphosis बोले तो morphology. So these are undergoes this development process. During that time, these are not similar with the same species. These are similar with the another species. And after this process, metamorphosis, they are develops the highly developed. So meta means developed. Developed characters, that is nothing but which one external morphology. So they are developed, and they becomes like which one externally similar to their adults or their species, similar to frog. तब तक है तो this is not similar to frog. So that is the meaning of metamorphosis. Means they are undergoes this process and morphologically similar with which one their own species adults. तब तक है तो ये दूसरा species means fishes के similar जैसा होते. Then finally young one will be going to form. That young one will be similar with the same species. तब तक है तो similar नहीं होते. So this is called as indirect. Most of the invertebrates में भी हम observe कर सकते हैं ये indirect development it is. So here frogs are or amphibians are oviparous but not viviparous. Viviparity bole to directly giving the birth to young ones. This is will be in highly developed organisms like mammals. Okay, so here utna development nahi hai, isliye they are going to release as the gametes, eggs, and development will be going to taken place indirectly by the metamorphosis process. Okay, you have to remember ये process देख diagram देखने तो ये male frog है, ये female frog है. Okay, so they are going to release as this ये boiled sabudana नहीं तो कौन सा sabja seeds like. So these are highly gelatinous it is, and they will be like a one bunch. On this female gametes, male gametes are released and they are going to fertilize, and there only will be going to hatched out with the help of sunlight, and they becomes as a young ones, that is nothing but a tadpole larva. Okay, next so this is the total life cycle. Here they mention one point, they are oviparous, already we saw that, and development is indirect. Same point was repeated here क्योंकि ये life cycle दिखाने के लिए एक बार. तो now frog, so they are going to release as the eggs during the copulation, and they will becomes like embryos inside. देखो इधर कुछ embryos दिख रहा है ना, so then these are embryos, and embryo becomes like a tadpole. This tadpole is not similar with the which one adult frog, it is similar with the fish, and tadpole undergoes the metamorphosis stage. Gradually they are going to develop the which one legs, and ये जो external gills है ना, those are going to disappear, and finally ये देखो. Okay, which one, that is tadpole with the 4 legs, either 2 legs, either 4 legs, then gradually it will becomes like which one adult frog. So this entire process ko bolte metamorphosis. So here this is also original diagrams, original pictures like it is. So egg, they are undergoes this development stage one by one. So gradually they fall a fish जैसा है, बाद में they are going to developing the which one characters of adult frog it is. Okay, next, this is also life cycle only in a proper order. This is a egg and a zygote, then it is a embryo hatching. So ये के बाहर रिलीज हो गया, then it will be contains the fish like characters, and it is herbivorous, which will be attached as the which one aquatic plants and eat those things, and swimming with the help of tail, and बाद में ये gradually will be going to develop the limbs develop हो रहा है बोले तो tail will be going to gradually loss. So completely limbs develop हो गया, tail देखो पहले tail कैसे, अभी tail कैसे, so बाद में वो tail भी detach होगा, then it will becomes like a adult frog, completely adult one. Now examples में कौन सा Rana hexadactyla frog mention किया. Okay, next one is ये before toad, ये दोनों फ्रॉग्स है ना, इधर फिर भी राना फ्रॉग, ये फ्रॉग नहीं, दोनों फ्रॉग ही है, लेकिन दिस इज एक्वाटिक फ्रॉग, राना हेक्साडैक्टाइला aquatic frog it is, and before this is toad क्यों बोल रहा है बोले तो इसका स्किन ऑब्जर्व करो, इसका स्किन is slimy and it is covered with mucus. ये स्लिपरी, हम ये फ्रॉग को इजीली पकड़ नहीं सकते, इजीली स्लिप हो जाएगा, एस्केप हो जाएगा, लेकिन ये फ्रॉग को हम पकड़ सकते क्योंकि इसका स्किन उतना स्लाइमी नहीं होते, ड्राई स्किन लाइक इट इज, क्योंकि दिस इज द नॉट एक्वाटिक फ्रॉग, टेरेस्ट्रियल फ्रॉग्स को बोलते टोड्स. Okay, उसका scientific name बिफो बोलते. Okay, now this is a aquatic frog, so इसका habitat different है. Okay, of course these are also utilizes the which one water for reproduction purpose. Okay, common characters also, both are frogs only, no difference है तो habitat में difference है, skin का थोड़ा सा variation भी हो सकते. Okay, remaining next they given here hyla बोले तो this is a tree frog it is. So these are green color generally क्योंकि camouflage सराउंडिंग एनवायरनमेंट में इजीली एस्केप होने के लिए, सो ग्रीन कलर, एंड इसका साइज भी उतना नहीं हो सकते. सो दिस इज, इधर हम ऑब्जर्व करना है इसका कौन सा डिजिट्स which contains the succus like easily going to attach to the surface. So this is a hyla tree frog, common name important. Next this is a reptile like, lizard like, but it is not a reptile lizard, it is a amphibian. Scientific name salamandra, salamander, common name it is. Okay, next it's time to questionnaire. So what we understand, we are going to test our knowledge. Okay, so first question, see the question and guess the answer, correct answer. Okay, so before I am going to start or before I am going to finish this question, you may choose the correct option. Okay, so competitive examination बोले तो compulsory फास्टनेस एंड एक्यूरेसी, ये दोनों ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो क्वेश्चन डिस्प्ले हो गए तो मैं क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करने के पहले आप आंसर निकलना ही पड़ता. ओके, नाउ सी दिस वन. आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द क्वेश्चन. क्लोका ऑफ राणा रिसीव्स, क्लोका, क्लोका बोले तो कौन सा कॉमन चेंबर अभी तक हम डिस्कस किया, उसको ये चैम्बर को ओपन होते 3 structures, that is into this chamber 3 variety of systems will be going to open. One is digestive tract and another one is which one, urinary tract, and another one is reproductive tract. ये 3 उसमें open हो जाएगा. So correct option कौन सा, alimentary canal will be going to receive and urinary tract ये भी correct है and reproductive tract, ये 3 वो common chamber में open हो जाएगा. Now fourth option is correct. Okay, so this is only all of these. So these 3 systems will be going to opens into a common chamber, that is only called as a cloaca. Okay, so correct option is a fourth option. Next one, heart is a 3-chambered in. So heart is 3-chambered. अभी तक हम देखा ना, ये rough diagram only 3-chambered. So upper 2 are auricles and lower one is a ventricle, common chamber. So 3 chambers. So 3-chambered heart is present in which organisms? Let us see that. Ichthyophis. Ichthyophis बोले तो that is a limbless amphibian. Amphibian बोले तो how many chambers are there? That is the 3-chambered heart. Next one, Katla Katla. This is which one? Osteichthyes fish. Katla Katla. So here fishes में how many chambers are there? 2 chambers. Next one, third option, Petromyzan. Petromyzan mixin, ये cyclostomates, fishes like, इधर भी 2-chambered heart है. Next one is Aptenodytis. This is penguin. Penguin में कौन सा, penguin bird है ना? So 4-chambered heart. Now हमको क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछा? 3-chambered heart observed in. 3-chambered heart है तो अभी कौन सा? So first option correct, that is ichthyofish amphibians. Okay, so 3-chambered. So correct option is which one? First option. Let us see that. Next question. Now read the question. Generic name of common toad is. So हमको मालूम है ना, generic बोले तो genus species. Generic name of common toad. Toad बोले तो कौन सा? Terrestrial frog अभी हम देखा. So what is the generic name? Scientific name में species genus 2 parts होते हैं ना. So they are indicated. The generic name of toad is which one? That is Hyla. Hyla है तो ये toad नहीं है. Next one is Bufo. Bufo is a toad only. Next one Salamandra. So this is not a toad. And Rana. Rana is aquatic frog. This is also not a toad. So toad का generic name बोले तो here Bufo. So second option is correct. Now we can see that another slide, another question. Yes, read the question. Direct question nahi, this is assertion reasoning questions. Okay, see that assertion क्या दे दिया? Complete double circulation is seen in frogs heart. देखो frogs circulatory system में, frogs में क्या mention किया? Complete double circulation है क्या? अभी तक हम explain discuss किया. They has double circulation, but it is not a complete double circulation, it is a incomplete double circulation. So ये statement means assertion गलत है. Next one is कौन सा? Reason. Ventricles are completely separated. Ventricles are completely separated. So here ventricles are completely separate हो गया क्या? नहीं. So this is also wrong. So both statements बोले तो assertion and reason both are wrong. Then we are going to choose that which one? Fourth option. If both assertion and reason are wrong. So this is a correct option, fourth option. Okay. Let us see that. Another slide. Another mode of question. This is match the following. प्रेजेंट एग्जाम्स में ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस है तो हर एक पेज में मिनिमम एक मैक्सिमम दो ये क्वेश्चंस ही दिखते हैं हर एक पेज में. ओके, सो दैट इज मैच द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस. सी दैट कॉलम 1 कॉलम 2. कॉलम 1 में दे दिया बिफोर, रैना, हाइला, इक्थियोफिश. कॉलम 2 में दे दिया ट्री फ्रॉग, लिम्बलेस एम्फीबियन, फ्रॉग, toad. Now we are going to match this column 1 with the column 2. Before बोले तो कौन सा बेटा? Before is a toad. So that is nothing but fourth one. Next one, Rana बोले तो aquatic frog. That is nothing but generally frog. It is 3. So here A4 B3. कौन सा? A4 B3. इधर A4 B1. So no need to go for 4 options. Now we are going to choose that which one first option only. So we are going to save the time, conserve time based on this method. Some questions में अभी तो सभी questions वैसा नहीं होते. अभी हमको एक question मिल गया, वैसे कुछ questions में first option match करने तो भी हमको exactly ऑप्शन मिलेगा, करेक्ट ऑप्शन. लेकिन कुछ क्वेश्चंस में सभी ऑप्शंस को देखना ही पड़ता. बी केयरफुल. सो बट वी हैव टू सेव द टाइम in the match the followings. Okay, these are lengthy type of questions. Okay, now correct option is the first one. Yes, so class amphibia successfully completed. I hope you understand well and we practice also, and you may continue your practice in furtherly various type of reference books. Then only we can understand that what is the question mode, and we have to see that previous year questions also. That is very important क्योंकि present question paper trend कैसे we have to get from those original previous year questions only. Okay, thank you so much for your patience. We will meet in next video. Thank you.